Hello everyone, this is Monstertaming Bisloba coming at you with another Kindred Fates Alpha video. This is the 400th episode of the Combat Alpha Arena. We are going to be reviewing my first ever game of Kindred Fates for this. I thought that was a very special occasion, and this is a very special episode, so what better way to celebrate with going back, watching my first ever game, and reviewing how I did. I have the background music playing, which is the Work in Progress soundtrack that was released very recently by SkyMill on their website. I'll have a link to that in the description of the video below. And I thought it would just make for some nice background music, some of the newest music we have available to us with the first day of the alpha mixed together. I thought that would be kind of cool. So let's begin. First, I want to comment on a few things. We have our team here. I'm fighting Umberto Bajorn, by the way. You've probably heard about him if you're into Kindred Fates. He was a pretty big content creator around the beginning, kind of died off a little bit, but he still does come back around every once in a while for some of the big patches. But to start things off, we have an Ember, Black Mask, Kadoki, Rations, Shovel Butt, not Shovelet, Peach, and a Gentle Gaze, not Lumala, Rations. First thing you'll notice is Rations were able to be put on multiple kinfolk. Everything was be able to put on multiple kinfolk. I could have went all Peaches if I wanted to, and I should have went all Peaches. Okay, so what's wrong with this? I should have went all Peaches. Other than that, Kadoki and Lumala having Rations, those are both solid choices, but Peach is definitely better. But old Rations ticked every 5 seconds, every 10 seconds, so who knows, maybe old Rations might have been better. It's really hard to say. Ember should not have had Black Mask at all. Ember should have had Peach, by all means. So, for Ember, we have his basic attack, Scorch, Fire Spin, Explosion, and Armor Up. Everything's good there, but I would replace the Armor Up with a Fireball. We were just kind of messing around. We didn't really know what to do. Like, Umberto missed like some very, very easy hits. I should never have gotten away with that, but then I just missed an explosion. Explosion didn't even have the AoE radius back then. Holy crap. Yeah, neither of us had any idea what we were doing. I won't spoil who's won for you, who won this match if you haven't watched it already, but we will be seeing who wins in the end. Overall, the gameplay is rough around the edges, as you would expect. Like, by that, I mean genuinely our people. I couldn't have shielded that. Modern day, I would say shield, but we didn't even have shield back then. I like how I'm using my Scorches to keep him at bay. Really going with the fire type. You couldn't even move when you used most abilities. Like, you have to stop to use abilities back in the day, so it's going to be kind of hard to say, oh, that was a horrible misplay. Kadoki didn't have Thunderflies, so that was horrible. Shovelet didn't have Dig or Rest either. Just fortifying in the middle like that was okay because that didn't really seem to get punished. Quicksand, as you can tell, was much, much smaller. But I think I really like how I'm fighting this Lumala here. Rockslide also had really bad hit detection, by the way. Should have gotten closer to Lumala with that. I literally just saw how small Quicksand was, but I probably didn't register that. Now I'm trying to melee Lumala. That's a bad idea. You don't want to melee Lumala with Shovelet. Yeah, I should just keep spamming Quicksand and then spam Rockslide. Just keep doing that repetitively onto Lumala. Kadoki, gonna sit here and hide behind this and try to buff. Get away with the buff again. There are no passives here either, by the way. This is literally day 1 of the alpha. That was a really bad trade, even if it hit, which it didn't. That was great, but Rockslide's collision back then was so bad that it was basically pointless. And then look at how tiny Roar's range was. And then, of course, you don't want to use that as Angelic Ray as a ability that you're going to actually use offensively. That's a really bad idea. You couldn't heal allies with it back in the day either, so There's no use in saying, oh, you should have healed someone. That was a really nice Righteous Light hit. Umberto could have dodged that, but like I said, we're both very new. I'm not hating on Umberto's gameplay here at all. I'm just commenting on what we could have done better. That was a pretty nice, cheeky little homing shot I got in while he was in the middle of using the explosion animation. Righteous Light got him when I think they were buffing. It's kind of hard to tell over the Angelic Ray, but I'm pretty sure they were buffing. Again, I'm getting some amazing Righteous Light hits and some cheeky homing shots. And I've won round 1. Also, debuffs never went away. I mean, yeah, pretty sure debuffs never went away, but also status effects never went away. As you can see, I'm like, oh, dang, Lumala did really good last time. Let me go straight to Lumala. And then I start hitting some more amazing Righteous Lights. You should really get away from Ember now. You don't want Ember to come close to you with Lumala. Should have had better spatial awareness to notice that there was that over there. You could have seen that coming if I was paying more attention. Once again, I absolutely love these Righteous Lights I'm hitting. I wish I could hit Righteous Lights this consistently nowadays, but people shield and dodge like crazy. I miss it. Look at Lumala. She actually does damage with basic attacks. It doesn't take genuinely 30 basic attacks to kill someone. Rock Slide, that would have been a good Rock Slide, but like only one of them hit him. Like modern day, that Rock Slide would have probably killed him. So I like the mentality I'm using Rock Slide with. It's just that's not how you really can use it back in the day. I could have already done my Slifer strats. Excuse me, sorry. I already did my Slifer strats of throwing down Rockfall and then sitting inside of a quicksand. Okay, this is the first time I really got punished for my Righteous Light. So I really didn't know what I was doing. And my Ember, I guess I was trying to click it. Maybe it didn't register or something, but I really should not have had that rough of a time. Oh yeah, Kadoki. Kadoki's thorns didn't actually knock you back. They kind of just stunned you. Sleep. Sleep right there. If I would have slept right there, that would have been amazing. But we had some Slifer stagger. Yeah. So once again, Rock Slide would have killed Slifer there. I've had a better hit detection. I think my Shovelet gameplay was fine. My Kadoki and Ember gameplay was really rough. And my Lumala gameplay was really nice too. There we go. I actually used Fire Spin. Man, I would have done so much better if I had Peach instead of Black Mask. If I could just change one thing about this team, I'd put Peach on instead of Black Mask. Cheeky little power up in the corner, little buff in the corner there. Actually got away with it, so I can't complain. I've done similar things with Rest. Do not trade with Mechkid. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get away. Yeah, throw Quicksand down or something. Just don't just let Mechkid sit there and beat the crap out of you. I should have punished that. I'm pretty sure my Quicksand was off cooldown, so I could have punished that Mechkid. Okay, missed the Righteous Light. That's just user error, you know. Better aim. So easy enough to get good, but there's no real tactical flaw there. Alright, now that I've missed it twice, I should start to realize Mechkid is a little bit hard to hit with it and stop using Righteous Light. Okay, yes, I swapped to Kadoki, set up a little defensive area, which is good because you're getting beat up by a melee kinfolk. Those vines are a pretty good idea. Not quite close enough. I had the right idea of trying to sleep him, but I was not quite close enough. This Mechkid is actually tearing me apart now. We need to do something about that. I would say Ember burning because he has so many defense buffs, but it's only physical. So I would definitely say Ember. Just go Ember and then try and maybe burn him up with Scorch or land an explosion or something like that. But do not spam Shovelet like this. This is a horrible idea. Do not do this. If you ever find yourself in this position, modern day game, do not just sit there and try to trade Earth Swipes with a Mechkid. You can already see just how much more damage I'm doing whenever I switch to someone who is not a physical damage dealer because of those buffs. The buffs were really strong back in the day too. Alright, that was an incredibly lucky hit, but it was also pretty well timed. I think I saw what he was doing. At least I want to believe I saw what he was doing, and I could see that he was spamming attacks, and then I could punish it. Like I tried to do there, but it was a little bit slow. I would definitely say heal, or we really need to get an Angelic Ray down. Yeah, that was basically over. So, yep, and there we go. I lost the game. So that is how my first ever Kindred Fates game went. Hope you guys enjoyed this post-mortem of it and me talking about what I could have done different, what I could have done better. And if you guys want me to see me do more like this in the future, please let me know in the comments below. But until then, this has been Monstertaming signing off. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye, God bless, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.